As a landscape architect, I really feel a mission of trying to reestablish these processes like infiltration of water, water harvesting in the landscape, all these things to try and create these processes that I knew growing up, that I found, in these places. So, and every landscape I design is targeted at lower water use.
Meet Jason Hodges. Jason is a landscape architect and the proud owner of Prairie Workshop. Jason has been practicing landscape architecture for the past 20 years. He's worked on hundreds of projects, including the High Plains Water District parking lot. This parking lot uses runoff water to irrigate the landscape he designed for the company.
Let's re-engineer it to drain most of the water, or all of it, if we can get all of it, into this landscape. And we'll create that landscape to absorb that water, to capture it and soak it in. Instead of just a traditional turf and tree landscape that sheds water, uses water, it can be one that actually it takes the water that's generated and process it in the landscape. So instead of all that, it takes a lot of resources and dollars to take water out of the Ogallala, to process it to drinking water standards, and then bring it to your business or your home for you to use. The main way it reduces the depletion is by offsetting the use of potable water. In particular, the High Plains Water District site, yes, it does have an irrigation system, and it was used. Most of that irrigation system now is not being used after the plants have germinated. We use so by using native plant species, we're able to rely less on irrigation. Sometimes not at all. And then other times, by using drip irrigation technology, we're able to use less. Combined with the native plants, it just reduces the amounts.
Jason has calculated that in one day in the summer, one person will use 75 gallons of water. And he reminds folks that there is no substitute for water.
The number one word of advice I give on projects is to reduce the amount of turf grass that they have. It's actually the biggest water user, depending on how you manage it. It's, in my opinion, the biggest labor user because you're more frequently out there mowing, you're using more energy. Select a turf grass species that is adaptable to drought, that you can actually manage and take care of yourself, that uses less water and can look good over a longer period.